Who wants to start? Sam?
The gargoyle would signify the dark heat.
Okay, so the setting first is a cathedral. While I was watching with you, I was looking for, because I don't think there's a cathedral here. I was thinking in Vegas, okay? But I looked up, I said there's one. I know there's one, but I've never been to. It's called the Guardian Angel Cathedral. But if you want to see cathedrals, you gotta go to Europe. Like the best cathedrals are there in Italy. Okay, the beautiful churches or cathedrals are there. But there's a new restaurant. Michelle went to this restaurant in Aria named Cathedral, and she said it looks like a cathedral, like a church. She said, Miss, have you been to the cathedral? She went. She always has those free experiences. I'm trying to think. Sometimes she does Jeep, okay, because of her other job. But anyway, this is a cathedral, and then there's a gargoyle. What does it represent again?
Glargine.
Huh? Glargine. Okay, glargine. Insulin, glargine. Okay, we're on long acting right now. Okay, insulin, glargine. Say glargine.
Glargine.
Glargine. I'm going to talk about brands later on. Good job. So hard to say gargoyle, glargine, because there's an R and an L. I mean, for me. Okay, Michelle.
The detective.
The detective. What does it represent?
The brand name Detamir.
Detamir, detective. Detamir is a brand name for a long-acting insulin. Okay, Zoe.
The do not mix because it can be mixed with other chemicals.
Correct. So the detective is holding like an aerosol spray, and it says on the aerosol spray, "Do not mix," because this is a type of insulin that should be in its own syringe. In its own syringe. Unlike short acting and intermediate acting, you can mix, but in the right order. Right before regular, before NPH. Okay, good job. Next, Leslie.
The daily newspaper.
The daily newspaper, what about it?
You can give only one daily and then there's no.
Okay, correct. Did you see on my table, that's messed up because I did start off with a table. The long acting has no peak, but one QD I put here, which means give once a day, one every day. Okay, one QD, one every day, correct. That's why the daily newspaper. Antonio, see something else?
I was also thinking the newspaper.
The newspaper too, Brian?
That's what
That's it? What else? Okay. Did you say something?
Long pieces of insulin.
Correct, because cathedral is high ceiling. Okay, those are like huge churches, right? So, especially like Catholic churches, the architecture is so beautiful, right? It's one of the best architectures in the world, every cathedral. Okay, so you'll see the high ceilings and the panels. So the insulation will be long. That's how you remember, like just in one picture, long-acting insulin. Now give me brands. Detamir was mentioned for the detective. Anything else? Levemir. Anything else? Lantus. Lantus is your insulin pen. Okay. I'm gonna try to get it during break at the back. Okay. It's a gray and purple, and it's pre-measured. Okay. And it lasts 24 hours. Remember I told you the story about Lantus? How I was commissioned to or assigned to launch it and educate the doctors about it when it was new. Yeah, so I'll never forget Lantus. Okay, we give Lantus to our fur babies as well if they have diabetes. I had a student who was, it's so expensive. Because my dog has diabetes and the dog has to be on Lantus or insulin glargine. The brand name for Lantus is insulin glargine. One shot, 24 hours. Remember I talked about this? Okay. Anything else? So we got Levemir, Detamir, and Lantus. Anything you'd like to add? Okay. Now a couple of things. Okay. How are insulins injected? The route or the route of administration? Subcutaneously is the most common. Okay. But we also do IV and IM. But the most common if you're going to be asked on the test, the answer is subcutaneous. Here's another one that's very common to show up on tests. The conversion of insulin, the math involved in insulin. So I should take so much time in insulin because insulin is one of those most dangerous drugs to administer. Okay? Why? Because of the calculation and because of the common overdose problems. And the overdose problems happen usually because of calculation error. So let's talk about the conversions of insulin. Okay? When you see an insulin, how is it converted? Insulin is in what unit of measure? Units, correct. Are you done with my messed up table? Not yet?
No, again, raising.
Oh, you're right. Thank you. I forgot. I would have done it and I'd cough nonstop again. It's just a habit. Okay. Thanks, Sammy. I'm trying to chop